Welcome back. If you're watching earlier, we saw Mushtaq Hamid take 3 of the 4 frames in tonight's session to make it 9-5. And this is first frame of after the interval. Nick's on the table now. Just needs 2 frames to take him to his second title for OSC. It's proving to be a very good addition to the group. And Mushtaq's task is to try claw his way back into this match. He's done very well this evening. He won 3 of the 4 frames played earlier, as I said, which is a good form. He has to repeat that to have any chance of winning. Early stages in this 15th frame. Good shot there. Not sure if he can get through that gap. I think he possibly can. Very limited to what he can do. Good shot. The white on the cushion in the top left-hand corner. Wow, well that was a good shot. Left a red on Mushtaq. An opportunity now for him to put points on the table and substantiate a lead. Could move into the pack here. There's the right angle to do that. Open up some more reds. There doesn't seem to be any on apart from the one on the far left. was a plant possibly here, but didn't take up the opportunity to go into the pack from that red. Obviously, it's better to go into the pack off a colour. You have a more chance of having a red on. But he's put 14 points on the table. And, nothing on for Nikos. Overhit there by Nikos, but not left anything conclusive on. Could try double into the middle here and send the white to the black cushion. Save place. Or just could leave it on for the black. And it should be relatively safe, should he have missed that, but he tried to go into the cut it into the bottom left instead. That didn't work out, and he's left it on for Nikos. A chance for Nikos here. Not easy, but should pot it. As I said earlier, he's a composed player, takes his time on his shots, and it's a large part of why he's successful. Doesn't let impatience get in his way. Tries to play the shot he wants. No. Just a soft hit here to stand for the black or the pink. So Mushtaq can begin a break here. He's got to look for an opportunity to go into the pack. There is a red on the very far left of that pack that will go in to the bottom left. So there's that. Other than that, I can't see any possible option. The red on the far right of the pack possibly might be able to cut into the middle, but you need a very weird angle or a specific angle for that. So, but he's adding points to his tally. This black should have a 30-point lead. If you can put a bit of stun onto this, you can hold for the pack and go into the pack possibly and bring out some more reds. If you try to play it in a soft way, that's a great shot. Needs to say put a bit of stun on that, but he's not hit it hard enough. No, so misses on the pink, but nothing's left on, so 31 points in front for Mushtaq Hamid. Safety shot from Nikos. stack. Good shot into the top middle now. Another chance to add some more points to his already extending tally. Gets the pot. Oh, has he snooked himself on that red? He has, unfortunate. And now he's in a bit of a pickle. He's going to have to place, he's going to have to leave the white on the left-hand side of the table, so Nikos can't attempt the red in the bottom middle there. So he's going for the red, the bottom left-hand corner cushion. Oh, he's missed it. Where's that red go? Is that white going? Well, actually, it's quite safe. There is a chance for a plant, but and obviously the white wasn't far enough to the left, so Nikos could see that red, and now has a chance himself. Pink into the bottom middle. There's two reds to choose from, depending which one gives him the best position on a colour. I agree that this one is the one. I'm pretty sure the pink can go into the bottom left now. We're playing for the black here, or I could play for the pink, depending on where it lands. A bit close to the cushion though, makes it a little more difficult. Good pot. Well into the top middle now. Good shot. Now if this pink goes, he can move into the park. It looks very tight. He's not straight on the pink. That would have made it easier. He's trying it. Yes. It's got the same pocket to go out with this next red. But again, tight on the cushion, making it difficult for himself. 11 points behind. Good shot. Has the pink. Looks like two reds, the two reds to the far left of that pack will go into the bottom left hand corner pocket. He's just looking at one now. So if that goes in, it's just a matter of dragging the white back a bit here. Slightly a bit too much, but he's still got that red to choose from. Just checking if that red will go into the middle, to the left of the pink, but it won't. So chance here to open the reds after playing this red here. Yep, good shot. Developing nicely, so 3 points behind now. Two more reds have opened up. Looking to get the white just past just above the pink. That kind of area, so he can pot into the middle. Or he could try just bringing it back along over the black spot towards the pink. So he can pot that red into the middle pocket. He decided to go right round though. That's a good shot as well. Mission accomplished to get on the red. And the pink, I'm not sure, goes past it, so I'll have to follow through for the black here. Oh, and again, he's on the tight on the cushion, makes the shot much more difficult, but seems to have dealt with it okay so far, but could be easier. I don't know if you've been looking down at the bottom in the comments. There's a person, let's say, who's quite well known for just writing rubbish in the table chat, trying to seek attention in some way. So break was ended just a moment ago. 48 points to 37. 3 reds left on the table. 9-5 in frames. This is the China Open, OSC10, 2018. Final, first to 11. And Nikos has run out of time there. Hashtag puts him back. And red over the pocket now for Mushtaq. Oh, he's on the blue, but he's got no angle to make headway in this visit. Two reds are not available to pot, so he looks as he's going to play a snooker here. Very wise. Good decision. Unless he's going to pot it and try and come round and get position on the reds, but unless he knows what he's doing here, knows the angle, knows exactly what he's doing, that would be a bit futile shot. So snooker's been made instead. So how's Nikos going to get out of this? Off 2 cushions, just trickle up to the red and hopefully not leaving it on. Wants to be around the bottom of that red, the red of those 2 reds, the one below. Well, it's a bit too hard though. No, much too hard. I wanted to clip it and then go back up, was his idea. Mushtaq has put Nikos back. Decent shot there by Mushtaq. Nothing really on. Nikos can try a shot to nothing here, so he can try and go for the pot on the red to the right of the black into the top left corner pocket, and the natural angle will send the white safe into the bulk area. It doesn't go in. He's got a good white there though. It's turned out okay for him. Although, can he see this red actually looking at it? Maybe have an angle to pot the red. You can definitely hit it, but we'll have to see. No, he had to decide to play safe. Actually going at a steady pace. I think extraordinary in terms of the pace of the match, but it does have the element of good competitive match here. Two players of reasonable standard in terms of comparing each other. Nikos is probably slightly higher. This is about Mushtaq coming of age, and this is a challenge for Mushtaq, something that he needs, a level that he needs to move up. Playing players of a better standard will help you do that. You may have to lose quite a few initially, but in playing a better player, you can see where you're going wrong and where the other player is going right, and how they're winning and how you're losing, and you can then have that knowledge to address that and not do it so much as Nikos plays snooker behind the pink. So 49 points to 44, 5 points of difference. One red left on the table. This 15th frame. 6 more frames to go. Should it go all the way? Just looking to clip the red. It's quite hard. Well, where's that red going? That's turned out nice. Good shot. Must have been confident of hitting the red and then just had to judge the pace to send the red up to the bulk cushion. There's a chance for a snooker here for Nikos. He went for it. Oh, he's not got it. Mushtaq can see this red now. No. Played it in a way where the white would come back. into safety, and that is safe. The yellow, if you look at the yellow and the brown, are not in potable positions or in difficult positions, so whoever pots this red is not necessarily going to be the winner of this match. Wow, amazing attempt there by Nikos. That shot, cut into the left pocket, left corner pocket, and it's not a very good decision in any sense of the word. He's left it right on for Bushtak, and it's close to the yellow as well, which he could take advantage of in order to finish this frame off. He could basically pot the yellow and then go for the yellow again if he feels that he has the opportunity to do that, but he's going for the black. He's obviously not going to be on the yellow here, so he's accepted the points are more important at this stage and not risking the yellow and possibly giving Nikos a chance. So he can still go for this yellow here, of course. It's a lot more difficult from where it was at the original stage, just before that last shot. The longer the space between the white and the object ball, the more difficult the shot. He's got it. He's sneaking himself on the green. So tip there is any long shot like that, it's always better to hit it softly, more likely to go in than trying the harder shot in order to get position. So that was the choice Mushtaq had to make there, to hit it harder just to get position on the green and risk missing the shot, or playing it softly but then snooking himself on the green, which has left him in a more difficult position now. So Mushtaq found himself replaying the shot because he'd finished a snooker from trying to get out of the snooker he was in. And Nikos put him back. It looks as though he's put himself into another snooker here. So Nikos now 1 point behind. He's looking at this green. I think he would put Mushtaq back in. And Nikos has run out of time here. And Mushtaq has put him back in. Apologies from Nikos. Mushtaq pots the green, has the brown, and Nikos can't afford to run out of time again. This brown is potable. This is a good chance for Mohammed to finish this frame. He'll be on the blue. The brown, oh, it's not going in. No. But if you notice there, he hits it at a soft pace. And when taking shots like that, it's good to hit it at that pace because it usually will go safe. It will jar in the pocket and send it along the cushion as it's done there. Double kiss there. Ooh. Didn't want to do that. Wanted to just I think put white and brown on the top and bottom right cushions with the pink in between, but that didn't happen. So we're into the end game. Oh, and that kiss off the blue would be dangerous. Good pot. And that was the danger element for Mushtaq. And now, in a split second, Nikos has the frame in his hands. 57 points each, so he needs the blue and the pink. Doesn't have to worry about position on the pink, just make sure this blue goes into the bottom left hand corner pocket. You could put it into the middle, but he'd have to take the white. Well, he's hit it very softly. Still gives him an angle for the pink, although it's not as easy. Pot into the bottom left would have been better there for position. So this pink to leave him with one frame to take the title. And it's in. So Nikos Gerlias wins the frame and now goes into a 10-5 lead. As the verbal terrorist in the chat has got to Mushtaq. So frame to Nikos. So 10-5. Finishes there on a fluke, but it doesn't matter. Nikos Gerlias takes frame 15 and leads by 10 frames to 5. This is the profile for this verbal terrorist who just sending comments in the table chat for no particular reason. Obviously, it's an anonymous person, but this is what we have to deal with sometimes. $10-5 then. 1 frame left for Nikos to take the title. Quite difficult to see Mushtaq coming back now. Made a good effort earlier and won 3 frames on the trot, but the conundrum he has is he's very difficult not to make, for any player to make certain mistakes, and I think if you make a mistake when you're playing someone like Nikos Gerolis, then he can punish you quite bad, not necessarily getting a big break. I'm sure he definitely can do that, but he has the knowledge and the understanding of snooker to bide his time and put you in difficult positions in order to give him chances. So this is what anyone will face when they're playing a high quality player. You just can't afford to just hit the ball anywhere, try any shot from any place, because more than likely you're going to lose out. Your opponent will take advantage of that. Has Mushtaq got the energy, the patience, the commitment, the conscientiousness to see this match through and take it shot by shot, try and get back into this match, or make Nikos work hard? And Nikos fouls there, completely misses the ball, and Nikos puts him back. trying to send the white down to the bulk area here. Let's just have a look at the matches between these two. Obviously, the top score there should be 9-5. Not been updated yet. That's the current match at the moment. In May, they played in EPL2 qualifying group match, and Nikos won that one 4-2. And their first match was a win by Mushtax in round 1 of EPL2. So Mushtak has had success against Nikos. It has to be fair to say that this match is not one of the most exciting matches we've seen, but I think it's only fair to say that I think part of that is because both players don't have great internet connections, as far as we can tell. But for the neutral, this is probably not the easiest game to watch. Not necessarily now, because obviously we're coming to the end or the conclusion of the match, which in itself has its own connotations, for want of a better word. Chance here for Mushtaq. Right into the top middle. I'll have the pink or the blue. No. Chance here for Nikos now. Straight red into the bottom left. Will be on the black. Red's in a decent position. No. Nothing left over. Because clear cut, only the red to the left of the pink spot. Northwest of the pink spot. Down to 9 seconds to take the shot. Nope. And he misses it. Good shot there, has the pink into the bottom middle. And it's rather unfortunate, both players do seem to go beyond the 30-second mark for each shot. But that's just the way it is. Oh, a chance now for Mushtaq. This white should go into the two reds that are kissing each other to the left of the pink. There we go. Might have the red in the bottom left-hand corner pocket. That's just near on the cushion, near the left-hand pocket. You can see that. Pots it. So it's tight on the cushion here, so you can't really manipulate the white in potting this black. Give him something to work on for the next red. Perhaps if you can put some top in it and send the white close to the top left-hand cushion, he's got a red into the middle. If you can see it to the left of the pink, the red below the spot, pink spot. No, he's not. He doesn't like the look of that. Very risky at this stage, obviously, if he misses here and doesn't pot it, he may lose the match. That's why we're all here, to see who can win the match. Good pot though, very good pot by Mushtaq. Under the circumstances, an excellent execution there. Now will he go for the green here or will he play safe? He has gone for the green, he's potted it, and he's hit the red near the blue. Fortunate. Now can he see the red below at the bottom of that pack? I think he can. So if he can get this right, well, it is a tough shot. could be in a position here to take control of this frame, and he's missed it. And he's handed it to Nikos here, so Nikos Gerolis now has a chance to finish this match off. He's in a great position. Granted, he doesn't have the pink to work with, or the blue necessarily, but he has the black, and the reds are in great positions. Let's see what Nikos's century tally is. Well, he hasn't actually made a century, which is quite surprising. He's made 3 breaks of 90 in the 90s, 3 breaks in the 80s, and 4 breaks in the 70s. But it's quite surprising. He's not played many games, so perhaps this is a separate account and he's used it before, but I would be surprised that he's not made a century break. But he has the table now. Red goes in, has the black. He'll screw back here, or follow through for the red into the bottom middle. There's a number of options. The best option obviously is the one that will give him position on the next colour. Screw back here. That's nice. So 10 frames to 5 for Nikos Gerolis. First to 11, just needs this frame to win the China Open OSC10 series. Screw back here off the back cushion, the top cushion, top left cushion. Back for the red into the same pocket, or you could follow through and pop the red into the middle. That's what he's done. He's going to have to screw back here for the black, unless he decides to go for the blue or bulk area. I'm pretty sure he's going to try and squeeze back for the black again. He has, and are we seeing the final stages of the China Open OSC10 2008 title or championship? Mohamed Farzi is watching in the audience. He won the 3rd place of this tournament recently. Oh, he's missed it. Well, so it's not over yet. Follow through here on the red, going for to get position on the black, and has the red that's resting on the pink spot into one of the middle pockets. Move up for yellow or brown or green, and get position on the other red. Not enough pace really for yellow or green, although it shouldn't be a problem in in terms of getting position, but this makes the shot slightly more difficult. So now, deep screw here off the top right hand cushion for the blue, or for a bolt colour. No, he's decided to keep it simple. Follow through on the brown for the yellow. So frame 17, 21. Five frames left to play. And of those five, Nikos Gerelis just needs one more to become China Open champion for OSC10 2018. Good safety shot by Nikos there. Wasn't able to get the white into the balk area due to a great shot by Nikos. And now Nikos can jump on this and start a break. Red's in, so has the blue. There's a red below the pink that will go into the bottom left hand corner pocket, and a few reds to the left of that pack, which will go into the corner pockets. Tried to go into the pack there, it seemed. His fallback was that red below the pink. You're going to have to put a lot of top on this now, or screw back, because the black is in tight on that cushion, left hand cushion. So he's going to have to get as straight a possible angle between white and black as he can. No, he's missed the red altogether. The position wasn't great as well. I would have had to have gone for the blue or play the snooker. Or safety, sorry. Fourteen reds on the table. Frame 17. China Open. OSC10. Sorry for yawning there, but it's been a long day. And as I've said before, both players tend to take about 30 seconds or more beyond to take a shot due to a mixture of their styles and their internet connection. But we have enough intrigue, I would say, in terms of the situation of the match, with Nicholas Gerlias trying to get past the line and win one more frame, whereas his opponent Mushtaq must win all the remaining frames. There's going to be a clip off the red, the lowest point of the pack there, and take the white back down to the bulk area. Not too bad. Now we must try this. Be careful, if he misses, he's left a red on. The red will automatically on, depending how hard he hits it. He's decided on the red on the bottom side of the table, to the bottom left. No, he's gone back to this one. It's quite a tricky shot, this. He's got 7 seconds left. He's gone for it. He's potted it. Good shot. He needed that. But the blue that he had from that red was not an easy one, and he's missed it, so chance for Nikos. Now, will he try and bring this black out? Got an angle that could move into the black. There's no obvious colour. He's going to have to go back up to the bulk area if he wants to continue the break after this pot. Unless he tries to go into the black and stir him about and see what happens. Well, in a sense, he did hit it to a certain degree. Not to get stuck into the pack. But half and half, that really. A good hard hit there would have been the best option. Get himself out of the pockets of reds in the left hand side of the table in order to get up for a colour in the bulk area. He's gone for the blue, good shot. Good long blue there. And he's in the same position as he was just a moment ago. Only has one option of a red. Now will he try and go into the black here? He could try and screw it, but I think a stun here, very hard, into the black and see what happens. Try and get that white away and not to be bound by one of the reds, because he needs a colour here. And he's tried to screw it back, and that's good. That's nice. Keeps him on the table. There's brown or green here. Now you could screw back here because there's quite a few reds surrounding the black spot that are available into the bottom left hand corner pocket. As long as he avoids the middle, perhaps. He was thinking about that, but he decided anyway to follow through and go for this red on the bottom left hand cushion. Screw back here for the blue. And if you can get a right angle, roughly where the white is now, but further away from the cushion, you can go into the pack, but doesn't necessarily need to do that. There are quite a few reds available other than that. I think the problem here is getting the pink and or the black into a potting position. He's decided here he didn't get enough purchase on that white. You should have been looking to screw it. Could be on the other side of the blue, on the right hand side of the blue rather than the left hand side. And now he's going to have to really work this white ball to get it round the table, should he decide to do that. Might just pot the blue and then try and see what's left. He did try that, but the yellow was in the way and he was limited to where he could go in terms of getting round the table. But he actually has a red here into the bottom left. Yeah, decided not to go for it. There was no real incentive for him to pot it. It would have been difficult to get the white out of the black area because of where the red's situated. He probably would have hit a red and not give him any option to pot anything, so he decided just to play safe here. He's snookered mushtack on the red that was left over the pocket. Ten-6 in frames, Nikos Gerelis. Just needs one more, and mushtack needs all frames remaining. The final of the China Open, OSC10. Safety there by Nikos Gerelis. And he seems to have a slight grip on this frame at the moment. He's controlling things. In the last few shots, certainly. And if Mushtak can get a good cut, and he has, I was going to say he could maybe take control of the frame, but he hit it much too hard. And that's brought the white closer to the red that's available over the left-hand corner pocket. Bottom left. Again, Nikos needs to contemplate what's going to happen after this shot. I think going into the black here is a possibility now, or is a likelihood. I think he is going to go for that now. The angle is perfect for that. He needs to obviously make sure he pots the red, and he doesn't, but he did go into the black, and he's opened the black up. So the black is now available. The pink is not. Chance for Mushtak here. So he has a red on and then the black, and he has a position to where he can open up the rest of the reds after this black and the pink. So chance here for Mushtak Hamid to make it 10-7. Oh, he's missed the black. And where's the black going? I thought, and the white goes into the pocket as well. How unlucky is that? But obviously he hit it hard. And that forced the shot to be more difficult than it could have been. But maybe it was just a little bit too hard. You didn't have to hit it that hard necessarily. But obviously it would have sent all the reds over spread them out, which it has. But obviously the black needed to go in for it to be worthwhile. And it's the complete opposite if it doesn't. So, what can Nikos capitalize on this? He's got the red. That's a good shot. So he's got a selection of reds to go for here, but he's going to have to stay on the bottom side of the table. No reds go into the bottom left. You have to aim for the top left-hand pocket, or the top pockets from these reds at the moment. So he'll be playing with the pink for a while. Be interesting to see if he feels he wants to bring the black in at any stage. So if he's only got the pink to go for, the pink will go into the bottom middle, it'll go into the top middle, it'll go into all four pockets on the left hand side of the table. So he doesn't need to worry about another colour at the moment. Just a follow through here will give him a red into the top left hand corner. And he can just play about with the pink here with these loose reds and get back up to the same level of points. Sorry, and take his points tally to a level which is going to make it very difficult for Mushtaq to come back in this frame. Just a slight screw here, so it has the pink into the top middle once he puts his red. Same again with the pink for the red into the top left. It's a little screw back, just an inch, half an inch. Go through in this red. There's a bit straight on this pink, I think. The two reds closest to the bottom left-hand corner pocket are kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Taking each other out. They'll have to go down. They'll have to go to the left side of the table here, to the left of the black spot. No, he decided to cut it in. Thin cut here, so Mushtaq might be looking at this shot closely to see if he can get back on the table. 51 points to 58 so at the moment. "44 points the difference, 59 on the table." Now, can he see that red? I think he can just get past it. Sorry, 59 on the table now. I missed out the red, the bulk area. "51 points in front now. 51 on the table. So this colour will make Mushtaq needing one snooker. Pin goes in. It needs 2 snookers actually. You can't see that red. I was going to say you can maybe just clip it, but you can't pot it. So at least Mushtaq will get back on the table here, barring any kind of fluke shot here by Nikos. So this next visit by Mushtaq could be his final visit, unless he can do something special here. Needs to pot this pink. Screw back for red into the top left hand corner. He's got the pink, but he's not on the red, so he's going to have to play safe here. Good angle here to send the white down to the bulk area towards that yellow. Try and get the red. He's going for off the top left hand cushion and back. No, he's potted it. Well, that's a great shot, to be fair. He's got the black, but he's tight on the cushion. This is a very difficult shot. He needs blue or more. Well, he could brown or more would make him need all colours to draw. So this could be the end of the frame and the match. He needs to pot this black. No, he's missed it. So that's the end of the Thai Championship. Nikos Jolis wins the China Open OSC 10 event. Well done to Nikos. I'll give my assessment just in a moment, but I just entered the score. So Nikos Jolis wins the China Open OSC 10 Championship. And if we have a look, let's have a quick look at the record of Nikos Jolis. Unlucky commiserations to Mushtaq, who played well and obviously got into the final. But yes, Nikos Jolis, I think this is his second tournament. My apologies, sorry, let's just have a look. Okay, so so there we have the confirmation there at the top there. You should see it change pretty shortly. And as it does that, there you go, 11-6. So Nikos wins that tournament, and we have a look at the finals. These are the finals that have been played. So at the top there we see we had the China Open, which has just finished. Nikos Gerulaitis, the tournament before that was won by Mohamed Farsi. And let's just look down. Nikos Gerulaitis won the EPL2 for OSC7, and he come runner up in the World Grand Prix. So that's his second title. So Nikos Gerulaitis wins the China Open OSC10. Well done to Nikos. Commiserations to Mushtaq Ahmed. And so that's 2 titles already for Nikos Gerulaitis. And that brings a conclusion to the tournament. And the next tournament is the World Championship. And just before we go, I'd like to just show you the trailer for the World Championship. Just one moment. In case you're not following, or so in case you've not seen it yet, or you're not aware. Okay, so this is the trailer for the World Championship, which is the next event to play. So I'll just play that now for you, and once it's finished, that'll be the end of this broadcast, and we'll see you in time for the World Championship, which starts a week on Monday. But let's have a look at the trailer anyway.